Pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and look at your life with honesty. Feel the weight, the lightness, the anxiety, the hope, everything that lives inside you right now. Have you ever felt that strange familiarity, that sense of being trapped in a cycle that keeps repeating? As if the days go by, the months fly, but deep down inside you, almost nothing changes? A routine that, after so much repetition, has become a distant echo of your most vibrant dreams. This, my friend, is life's crossroads. On one side, the path of more of the same. The familiar routine, the comfort zone, the autopilot that promises you safety, but charges an invisible price. Frustration, emptiness, and the feeling that you're merely surviving, not living. But on the other side, there is a trail. A less traveled path. Yes, it demands courage. It will take you out of the ordinary. But it offers something that no monotonous routine ever will. Transformation, growth, and true prosperity. This message is for you who feel a silent calling, a deep discomfort that whispers from within. You were born for more. And that more is not just about your next paycheck, social media status, or more likes. It's about a life of meaning, of fulfillment, of presence. It's about awakening to your potential and living aligned with the person you were truly born to be. Today, we'll walk this journey together. A deep dive into 5 core pillars that sustain a truly prosperous life. Mental, emotional, spiritual, relational, and, yes, financial. Don't expect magic formulas or shortcuts. We'll talk only about what works, what's real and sustainable if you're ready to walk in truth. Because the change you seek, the one you long for, it's not in the future, it begins now. The journey, dear explorer of life, always begins within. It's a common mistake to believe that the solution lies in changing the outside. A new job, a new city, a new relationship. But let me ask you, what good is changing the scenery if you don't change what's happening on the stage of your own mind? If the lead actor you continues with the same script, have you ever truly asked yourself who you are? Not who you think you should be, or who others expect you to be, but your authentic self. What moves you? What ignites you? What wounds you in the deepest part of your soul? What drives you forward, even when the world tries to pull you back? And most importantly, what beliefs do you repeat to yourself every day, without even noticing? Think about this. Many of those beliefs aren't even yours, were planted a long time ago. Maybe in childhood, you heard phrases like, "You're not good enough. Money is dirty and causes problems. Dreamers get disappointed. It's not for people like us." And without questioning them, those phrases became absolute truths in your subconscious. And your brain, that brilliant machine designed to protect you, starts creating behaviors and patterns to keep you right where you are. Inside the safe zone, those limiting beliefs created. That's why self-knowledge isn't a luxury for a few. It's a vital necessity, survival. Without it, you repeat patterns, live on autopilot, and keep wondering why the same problems always return. With it, you break invisible chains, free yourself from old constraints, and open space for the new. Let me invite you to a quick exercise now. Grab a piece of paper, or do it mentally, and ask yourself, what do I truly believe about myself today? Where did that belief come from? Something I heard, saw? A significant experience? Does this still serve my life? Or is it limiting me, keeping me from being who I want to be? The clarity you seek, the freedom you long for, begins with the honesty of these answers. And this is only the first step. If self-knowledge is the map, your mindset is the engine. Your mind, my friend, is the battlefield. It's there, in the silent space between your ears, where you either win or sabotage yourself. Prosperity in all its forms begins first as a way of thinking. People with a fixed mindset believe they were born a certain way and will die the same. That's just how I am. They see intelligence, creativity, and luck as fixed traits. On the other hand, those with a growth mindset believe that everything, absolutely everything, can be trained, learned, and developed. Emotional intelligence, discipline, communication skills, and yes, even prosperity. That changes the game. And here's something essential, though it might sound gratitude, not as an empty phrase, but as a deep neurological reprogramming. When you genuinely practice gratitude, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what already exists in your life. That subtle yet powerful change transforms your decisions, your energy, even your biology, turning you into a magnet for more positive experiences. Want to train your mind to prosper and manifest your desires? Visualize, affirm, feel. Every single day, take time to see yourself as already prosperous, already fulfilled. It's not about delusion, it's about programming your brain. It needs vivid images and emotions to create new neural connections, paving the way for your new reality. And when life knocks you down, and it will, because that's part of living, remember, resilience isn't about resisting stoically. It's about reframing the experience. You don't return to where you started. You return stronger, more conscious, more aligned with your true power. Knowledge, my friend, without action is just inflated ego. It's like reading every recipe in the world and never cooking. You don't need to know more. You need to do more with what you already know. It's where the magic happens. Most people say they want to change their life, but haven't even defined what that really means. What are your goals? What exactly do you want to achieve in the next 12 months? Oh, and most importantly, why does it matter to you? Without clarity in your why, any obstacle becomes an excuse. Vague goals produce empty results. Use the SMART method, or any system that works for you, but define your goals with crystal clarity. And once they're defined, guard your focus like gold. We live in the age of distraction, with every notification, with every endless scroll. You're unconsciously trading your deepest dreams for a cheap shot of dopamine. It's not fair. Be ruthless with your time. Create sacred time blocks for your priorities. Learn to say no a kind but firm no to anything that doesn't move you closer to your goals. Optimize your energy, not just your schedule. Understand your productivity peaks and use them for your most important work. Above all, trust the power of consistency. That 1% improvement each day. That small action repeated relentlessly. Because what you do when no one's watching, one day becomes what everyone sees. Patience and persistence are your greatest prosperity tools. If this message is resonating with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That small click might be the first step in your journey of transformation. Now, let's dive even deeper. In a world that often preaches individualism, let me tell you with certainty, no one thrives alone. Your relationships are both a mirror and a ladder for your growth. Look at the people around you. Are you surrounded by those who uplift you, inspire you to grow, challenge you constructively, or by people who pull you into the same stagnant zone, constant complaining, and the mediocrity of more of the same? Your circle is either your strength or your chain. True wealth also lies in social capital, in genuine idea exchange, conscious networking. It's not about collecting business cards, but building real, valuable relationships. In mentorship, where you accelerate your growth by learning from someone who's walked the path before you. In the simple act of saying, "Take my hand, I'll help you rise." Most of all, in reciprocity. Giving without expecting, serving without demanding. Collaborating even when no one's watching, simply for the joy of seeing something bigger flourish. That's how the great ones, the truly prosperous, rise, because they know collaboration multiplies results. While isolated competition often only divides, find your tribe. Nurture your connections. Be the bridge to someone else's success, and life will return it to you tenfold. What good is it to gain the world and lose yourself in the process? The desperate race to have more can leave you empty inside. Prosperity that lasts, the kind that truly fulfills, comes from within, and it's born from connection with something greater. Call it God, universe, creative energy, divine consciousness. The name matters less than the connection itself. When you align your work with your life's purpose, your mind with your soul, you stop living only for financial results and begin to live for meaning. It's a transformation of existence. Waking up with a sense of mission, knowing you're contributing your gifts and talents to something bigger than yourself, feeling that your existence isn't in vain, that it leaves a trail of light wherever it goes. That, my friend, is the kind of wealth no one can steal. It's the true legacy you'll build. Practice silence, meditate, pray in your own way. Listen to your intuition, that inner voice the chaos of daily life tries to silence. And use your gifts not just for your own benefit, but to serve, because it's a universal law. The more you give of yourself, the more life gives back in every form of abundance. You've made it this far, and that already says a lot. This means something inside you is awakening. A new identity is emerging, hungry for expression and fulfillment. And now, the crossroads lies before you with absolute clarity. You have two paths. You can go back to autopilot, to the routine that drains you, to the beliefs that imprison you, to the more of the same you already know. Or, you can take the first conscious step into the growth journey. Take back control of your mind, your energy, your choices.
The extraordinary life you dream of isn't some far-off destination.
It begins in the small, courageous decisions you make today, in the habit you change, in the inner voice you reframe, in the unshakable yes you give to your own unlimited potential. Choose growth. Choose prosperity from the inside out. Choose to write a new story of purpose, abundance, and fulfillment, because the journey, your journey, has already begun. Now, if this video inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear this today. Leave a comment below telling us, what path are you choosing from now on? Your story might be the spark that ignites change in someone else's life. And remember, your journey has already begun. Let's walk it together.